Good evening. I hope this finds you well. Welcome to another streaming session of A Week in Binh Long. Thank you for joining. I really appreciate it. I hope you're doing well. Let me know if you can hear me. I am guessing that you can. I see the audio is working. At least I'm getting the bar going back and forth, so I'm going to assume that it's working. It's November the 30th. Hey, Rysine, good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Let me just ask, do you hear me? Just to make sure, because we had some issues last time. November 30th, 2022. It's 6 p.m. I'm going to be here for a couple hours. We will go and continue on with day 4 of A Week in Binh Long. We're just at the halfway point, I believe. Yes, we are. We are at the halfway point. Thank you for letting me know, Rysine. I appreciate that. So let's do a quick overview about what's going on. Oh, it's cold today. It's with the wind chill. It's minus 24-ish in Celsius, which means it's minus 7 or 6 or something like that in Fahrenheit, which is too damn cold for me. But I live in Canada. So what do you expect, right? What are we doing? Well, we've finally got 2nd 28th mostly at the firebase, and it is actually built now, so we can change this to purple. We still haven't cleared Area Kentucky because it's a massive area, and we're going to have to start sending some troops out to help remedy that, or help capture that. We did secure... Let's move this over here to Loch Ninh. And then this D company, the heavy weapons company from our battalion here is heading back. And it's going to head back to Loch Ninh because we have now finally secured Area Louisiana, or resecured it again, and resecured that fire base that was built on the first day. We have this regional force company that needs to fly up north, but I think the helicopters are there. They just haven't started the trip back. Further to the south in the 1st 16th area, they are clearing this area, and it's almost done, I think. We're pretty well done it. I'm not going to change the color quite yet, just to make sure that it actually is. But I think all of our units are pretty well here, which is fantastic news. Area Montana, we are getting close to having the 4th Arvin area done. There are just a few symbols down here that need to be or a few objectives down here that need to be captured. There is a VC sniper that we're trying to deal with, but we are bringing in an extra platoon to deal with that. Up here, this engineer is, I think it's probably about 10 turns away from having that road complete, which is fantastic. This road, we're still... Oh, I think this is actually done. This is the... No, it's not. It was this road that is done. So we have the QL13 between Conthan and Anlock done. The only thing that we haven't done yet is move these engineers up to Anlock. I haven't decided where they're going to go yet. I don't know if they have to go in Anlock or over at the 3rd Brigade headquarter area. We're starting to clear this road here, which is... Hey, Sam! Rysine said she hear me. Maybe double check your speakers just to make sure. Check your sound if you can. Rysine can hear. I'm just typing 1 second. Maybe check your audio. Loud and clear. Yeah, so Rysine hears me. Fingers crossed, Samantha. Hopefully you can do it. This is a test. Okay, while she's figuring that out, let me continue. Yeah, so we're going to probably leave a troop in Anlock. I think that's where it has to be for the night. We're clearing 246 to have this road freely mobile to go back and forth. We do have another... Oh, let's grab that. I played music on YouTube. Oh, well, place. Yeah, play some 60s rock. That's funny. We do have a regional force cavalry unit, but I think it's from the 34th, and it is up here. I forgot that we have that, so let's change this just so we keep a track on it. And right now this is going to be, it's hanging around near Loch Ness. We're just going to organize it, and eventually we're going to send, I don't think we have to worry about where this one is located, so we're going to send this one south and just protect our bridge, basically, is what we're going to do, and make sure that that's good. Let's see. And then Area Wyoming is almost done. I think there's only 1 or 2 hexes away in order to finish that. Area Texas, we are getting close. We just have to clear this road. The fire base, we haven't started yet. That is one task that we need to do straight away. And I think this fire base down here is almost done. Area New Jersey is also pretty close to being fully secured as well. We do have a task force in the field. The 1st 26th headquarters, they are now near Con Then, and they're making their way to Min Then. And if you recall, we do have a company of the 1st 26th going out on a search and destroy. So that is going to be ugly. I suspect we're going to find some bad guys. All right. So let's minimize that and get to the game. I think we stopped quasi in the middle, so let's just zoom in and see what's going on. Oh, I forgot to change how that's organized, and I'm going to turn off these unit IDs because you don't care. I care about that, but you guys don't care, so I'll turn that off. Options, counter list, show track IDs. Okay, there we go. Now we can clearly see the units, which is perfect. And let's see. That's done. They're still waiting here. And here at this fire base, you can tell the fire base is complete because we have 2 trenches done. Otherwise, we're just building. All we're doing is building. Building, building, building. We want to make sure that that survives, especially being so far out in the field. That's right. We need to send one of our helicopters over here. And that's why that LRRP team is sitting at that landing zone, because we're going to go pick him up and go for a ride. We have some gunships here. Oh, and that's what we were going to do. We were going to send this guy up into these woods here because you got audio. Yay! Hello, Samantha. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate it. I'm glad that it's working for you now. I don't know if you remember last time, but I flew some helicopters over this piece of wood and we got shot at. So we're going to send this infantry platoon in there to go check out and see what it is. Even though I should be focusing on these objectives, I really want to see what's in there. So we're going to do that. And then I'm going to show you where our other objective is. Not there. Down here at Min Then. So if you remember, I don't know, 10 sessions ago maybe, we did run into some snipers in here. So what we're going to do is take this brand new company and we're going to go into the woods and go see what's in here. We did bring some gunships over here. Actually, let's get them on the ground. That way they're saving their fuel. And we'll take them off. And what we'll also do is we have a headquarters. Let's double time them over here so we can just refuel. So they'll get their next turn. So we can start refueling while they're sitting on the ground and while our troops are going to be moving into the area. We do have artillery. Let's just start softening things up. Why not? We have quite a lot of artillery. Now we don't have line of sight to anything, so it's going to be randomly scattering anywhere, somewhere in the woods. We are halfway through the day, so we do have lots of time to do that. Can we hit that with more? Oh, we can. Look at that. We have some mortars there. These units. We're going to continue laying some claymores along this edge. And Yeah, that's that. Okay, let's go continue going north. Up here, we're clearing mines, clearing the road. We're going to move this guy up to that location. He's protecting us. Let's take a look at this base. And we have this fire base complete as well. Let's just take a look. Did I complete that here? Yeah, I did. Oh, yeah, I did. And everyone here is just getting ready to dig in and do their stuff. We do have some helicopters. We can't... so they're going to refuel next turn. Okay, perfect. Actually, let's do the same. Let's move these helicopters over here. Land. That way, all these helicopters will be refueled next turn. That sector's pretty well done. Let's take a look at here. And I think we finally cleared this. We did. Oh, we should actually clear that. I made a mistake. We should clear this mine here. That way, we don't have to go, hex by hex past this minefield. For whatever reason, the minefields have a zone of control. So if you run across them and they're not yours, you're going to have to go by them one hex at a time, unfortunately. But that's the way that it is. Civil Affairs Unit, he's going here. Your Civil Affairs Unit has arrived at Anlock. The Civil Affairs Unit must remain in play until further notice. So yeah, I have to bring back the other one, which is also up here somewhere. Way up. And locked in. And yeah, we do have a helicopter coming back for him. We'll pick him up next turn. Refuel. Just be good to go. And he has to go to that location down south. These guys are done. These guys we can start sending back. Fire truck. Let's put these in the jeeps. And we can start sending the jeeps back. Actually, we'll just go over here at the same time. And now we'll just cut across the woods instead of going through the trail. I planned on taking the trail, but since I buggered up my click, we moved in the wrong location. Here, we can take these guys off. Now, do I have a headquarters up here? I should have a task force headquarters. But where is it? Where is my task force headquarters? Not there. Are they still at the fire base? Sorry. Yes, they are still at the fire base. So I still need some helicopters. Let's highlight our helicopters. What do we have? These are all gunships. That's great. These are Chinooks that are empty. They have all moved. These guys, let's just send them. Ooh, what do I do? Let's send them north. So here, yeah, we have some gunships on station that's going to escort these guys as they go bushwhacking. Here we're all building. Okay, so I think we're pretty much done up here. Let's go to Unlock, make sure that, so this is one of our, oh, that reminds me. Yeah, this is our brand new released Arvin ACAB unit, and I say that kind of sarcastically in the sense that these are not very good units. There's a handful of jeeps and there's a set of armored cars, but they're Lynx armored cars, so they're not very, they're kind of like World War II. But anything is better than nothing, so they all are armed, which is fantastic. And if we do run into some VC somewhere, we can use those heavy weapons. Unfortunately, they're not very well armored, and the Jeeps are not armored at all. But they do have a half-decent defense at distance. These have a terrible defense, but it is armored, so the VC will have to get close to us in order to destroy us, unless they have a heavy machine gun. If they have a heavy machine gun, they should be able to tear through that pretty easily. Sorry, my T's in the way. Let's see. So we're gonna keep them down to the southern part of Loch Ninh, and I don't believe we need to keep them anywhere. If that's the case, we'll bring them down here to this bridge. This is our only bridge across this river at the moment, except for this ford, sorry. But I can't take my vehicles through here, so I need to be able to make sure that this bridge stays undestroyed. Otherwise, we have to build another bridge, and getting through there, I can't build any roads, so getting through here will be 65 points, 65 points. It'll be multiple turns to get through here if I lose that position. So it'll be very important to protect that. The same as this bridge down here. Now, we've already had this bridge destroyed once, and we have a rail bridge here, fortunately. But if this gets destroyed, then we only have one placement for our bridge here before we're going to be stuck doing the same thing. We're going to get stuck going into woods. It's going to be just a terrible mess. So yeah, we want to make sure that this is protected. So I might even, if I don't have to have this unit here loggering anywhere during the night, I will probably split this up. So a Jeep and an armored car is going to be protecting one bridge, and a Jeep and an armored car is going to be protecting the other bridge, just for safety and sanity. I think that's the plan. That's a logical plan. Here, we're refueling. Here, let's check out our Arvins. They're coming back to the base. And I don't know if I can double time. I hope I can. Yes, I can. That Jeep moved. These can come back. These Arvin can come back. We do have some down here. They're going to go after the points. These ones are also coming after the points. And yeah, so our sniper is here. We do have an airstrike coming in. We haven't been effective yet, but we did have a second platoon that is going to come up, so we can sneak in behind and assault it, hopefully capture that. Unless we get really lucky with the airstrikes. Let's go further south. This is the 1st 16th new area, and by the looks of it, I think this is Area Washington. Oops, I pressed the button. And it is all secure, so let's update our map. Or Area Wyoming. Area Wyoming is complete, but I don't think we have a fire base yet. We do not. Almost. We have one set of trenches. We do have howitzers here. Yeah, that's all good. And these units we're going to send north. We're going to fix up this mine here, get that out of the way so we can move very freely along here. We don't have to worry about blocks. It's just the mines that have an awareness that's saying, hey, you better slow down here. All right, that is done. Down here, what are we doing? Yeah, we're not going to move that column yet. There's no sense. That is going to come down and grab our engineers. We do need another helicopter. These can move up. These can also move up. Let's clear this. Let's keep that there. And let's move the rest of this column up north. No sense hanging around. I don't think we've run into... Oh, yeah, you see? There must be something there. Oh, it's because of that minefield. So when this is done, we'll load up and we'll just come north. And this unit, the armored unit here, it's going to be heading towards Loch Ninh. Or no, Mintan. But we're taking the scenic route. We're going around this way. We do have an engineer way up here, though, and they are clearing this. So by the time that cavalry unit comes up here, we should be able to just drive pretty much right to it. It does have engineers with it, so if we do run into mine or blocks or mines or anything like that along the way that this engineer hasn't taken care of yet, we'll be able to deal with that. And we do have another engineer here. It is clearing this road to help expedite any supply going back and forth here. Exciting times. Exciting times. Just do a quick zoom out, make sure that we've moved everything, which we had not. And down south, this is the 1st 28th. We are sending our troops back. We're going to head towards the road. Clearing up the southern area of this. Yeah, we did very well here. This is excellent. And I think that was the yeah. In the northern part, that's all secured now. It's just one more objective, and that's that. So we can start hauling everyone back. Let's do that. Have to cross this minefield and block. Bring our tanks. I misclicked. Sanamaguchi. Sanamaguchi. Alright, and this is going to go to Kontan. We're going to park there overnight. Can these guys lay some claymores? Let's try. Oh, yeah. That's great. This one has been doing pretty well with laying claymores. Look at this. It's been doing a ring all the way around Kontan, which is fantastic. Or a base at Kontan, which is awesome. What do we have? We have engineers here. Let's move them just up here so I can keep an eye on them. This is our cavalry force. And they're the escorts for this engineer unit. We are going to highlight the organization and see where all of my engineers are. There's one there. There's one here. And I think there's one up here at Area Washington. I think it's here. No, it's not. Who are you? Let's see. Oh, this is the one that is going... Oh, wait. Ah, yeah, okay. So that is part of this one. I have to remember that. Really confusing. But that means I don't know where my other engineer is for this company. Let's do a quick track down. Who are you? D Company of the 1st Motorized Infantry. Find organization. 1st Infantry Division. 1st Engineer Battalion. Was that C or D? Okay. Why is that not working? Well, let's try and select it and then use next. Oh, it's there. Huh. Okay. That's annoying. But we figured it out. And then this 3rd one should be up here. Over here, which it is. Okay. We have our engineers where they need to be. Perfect. Whew. And I think that's all we're going to do for this turn. So let's end it. see what the VC do. Man, it just cruises through it now. It's insane. You're following orders at content. You've increased your ammo levels by 30. The brigade supply units at content will now move to. The brigade supply units at content will move next along QL13 to Anlock. Man, that's kind of scary. 5 airstrikes remaining, 3 headquarters uninterrupted supply, 7 units low on ammo, 1 improved position, and we cleared a whole bunch of stuff. Ooh, our airstrike. It came in. Ah, we didn't get lucky. Alright, here's our artillery. Now we're absolutely firing blind in here. We don't know what's here. We're maybe hoping for a lucky shot. Okay, well, since we're here, let's walk into the woods. I'll leave him there. Him there. And ooh, let's move in. So we're gonna walk in and start clearing this woods. We'll send this guy maybe over through the woods to this side. We know this side is clear, but we just want to have them all in abreast or in a line, and then we're gonna start walking in. Just clear this area. So what we've done before is we've gone around it, but we haven't actually gone through it. And part of the search and destroy missions that you should be doing in this game is doing that. If you see a big area of woods, odds are good there's going to be something inside of it. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go take a look, see what's there. Otherwise, back at the base, we're going to try and lay some more claymores. Ah, yes, we are very successful. And here, he's going to do the same, or we hope. Oh, he's out of ammo. He can't. We will set up these 2 units. And we're going to continue our line here. Next turn, these units can come up here and refuel our helicopters. We do have our batteries. Let's hit this area again, just because we can. Boom, boom. I'm just randomly placing things in here because I have no idea what's in there. Up here, we're going to lay some claymores as well. Nope, we didn't do it. We'll try here. Well, we were successful there. That's good. Basically, what we want to do is have a small ring just to prevent, or at least give us some notification if the VC are going to attack. Then we'll know about it. We're going to leave that guy there. This guy, he's done his task. He can go back into here, and that'll be his main operating base. This company is going to be operating out of that. This company, we should probably keep it over here with the infantry, but we're going to set up some positions here, and then this company over here will come and take care of the bunker and this area here to cover this airfield. Alright, let's go up north. Our supply trucks are doing their thing. We need to dig in everyone here. That's digging in. We have a helicopter, we can unload that. Get that helicopter in the sky. And we can send it back towards Loch Ninh. This infantry can secure that point, and then we'll go up this trail. We are going to be able to land up here, but we're not going to be able to take off after. We're going to need to refuel, unfortunately. And he's not on the ground, so we did burn a turn. We do have our loach. Let's get our helicopters, our hogs, and our loaches. Let's go in. And we're just giving this guy some cover in case he runs into anything. But we did get shot at from here where there was a machine gun. So we're just going to go in and probe and see what's in there. I don't have a battery. Oh, I do have a battery, don't I? Haha, I do. So let's hit that area right in front of us. Or, oh, I don't know. I think it was in here. So let's hit there. We might have it drift into us, but that helicopter here, that should spot that because it's high enough that it should. These special forces, they finally recovered. Oh no, that's the one that we're waiting for a helicopter. Never mind. These engineers, they've cleared that. So let's move in. That won't clear the IED, but it will clear that block. So let's move our vehicles up. This machine gun is going to... Can it go into... No, it can't. We're skirting along the border because regular infantry can't cross into Cambodia. It's set up that way. You can cross with special forces, but you can't cross with regular infantry, unfortunately. Now, we did have another helicopter that was going to come somewhere over here. Where is it? Aha, that's where these two are going to come all the way up. Oh, right by that area that's filled with VC, probably, because there's a machine gun there. We don't want to overstack that, so let's move this stuff out of the way. And we did have our Chinook, where was it? There it is. And we're going to fly all the way down here. What we're going to do is we are going to go grab these dozers. So next turn we'll be able to land there, pick them up, fly over here, get some refuel, and then send them down to Area Texas so that they can start building the fire base that is intended to be there. And these guys can get up in the sky, up into the high flight zone, and fly as far as we can. Then we'll send this one also all the way up north. I like the new sounds that Chris did. They sound good. So they'll be able to land there, and they have part of the regional force that's coming. We do need some more helicopters down there, though, unfortunately. What's this guy doing? He has to go all the way back down there. These ones are going up north to secure those 2 points. That's what we had to do. We still have to send a platoon over here to secure these points. We just need some infantry to do so. So I'll go refuel this helicopter, bring it back, grab some infantry, send them over here, and then continue on that way. Let's move our cavalry unit from the Arvin down south of Loch Ninh. This is Loch Ninh. We do have a element here of the 2nd 28th that we've been trying to get back. We had that in the wrong location, so I failed to get points for that on day 3 night for it loggering in the wrong spot. Let's just zoom out a bit. Let's grab those other ones. And then these can come as far as they can. And same with this. Okay, so all of our cavalry vehicles, I'll just highlight the organization for you so you can see they are all highlighted, ready to go on this main highway, which is perfect. This needs to drop down and land and pick up this civil affairs unit. So the civil affairs unit really doesn't do anything unless it's scripted to do something. And in this scenario, they are designed to go from one district capital, district office in each of the cities down to the next one. And basically it's, I don't know what you want to consider it, but think of it as, you know, they're meeting with local officials, they're doing their thing, yada, yada, yada. This we can't lay claymores because it's still out of ammo. We can move our other troops though. And these guys can start heading back. Oh, these roads are terrible. When we finally get to East Front, I'm going to appreciate the roads in Russia compared to the roads here. These are just brutal. Just brutal. Okay, that's done. Let's go down to the Arvin sector and let's take a look at this hill. We can move closer. Oh, but we can't. We know that they're there. We're going to shoot at them. We're just getting not very lucky because that's probably in a bunker. We're not going to do anything with it, but just in case, that's our plan. And now we're going to try and assault. It's not a very good unit. It's only a 5. And it has a low morale, so are we going to get lucky? Probably not. Let's try anyways. No. But at least we're not taking any casualties at the same time, so that's good. And it gives us an opportunity for our units to come up, because we are going to try and do a flanking assault. And by a flanking assault, I mean we're going to take this unit, move it to here, and then have both of these units assault at the same time. Therefore, it is flanked, and it'll give us maybe a 10% bonus or 15% bonus or something like that. It gives us a bonus anyways for doing that. And it'll make overrunning a lot easier with the low quality troops that we have. Otherwise, let's move down. Move our troops into the field. Is there a trail somewhere? Let's turn on the map hints. So there's a path there, but it stops. And there's no paths down here. So let's just double time towards that hex. And then we can use the path after that. And if we look at the same in 2D, we can see that the path is there, but it isn't joined there, so it didn't matter where we came from. We just had to cut through the path anyways. This one here is following the path towards that objective, and then we will we'll probably send this unit back up to the hill to secure it, or not secure it, but wait for a helicopter ride, because there are no other landing zones in here. And this unit will come back towards, it'll probably actually cut through this grassy area and capture that point. which means I'm going to take my trucks and move them up towards this location so we can hop a ride, catch a ride, cut through the plantation back towards the base by the end of the day. Because if I recall correctly, we have to spend our time or our night here. And that's why I'm moving all my units back towards that base. As you can see, there is a whack load of American trucks there. That is our 3rd Brigade headquarters and all the associated vehicles. On the bright side, that gives us some extra vehicles to use. I just have to figure out when I need them and where am I going to put them. Our 3rd Brigade units are here. We are going to start digging in some of these units just for some protection. Actually, let's just start digging in everywhere. I don't think I have any engineers or anything like that, but we do have some machine guns, so we can start digging in and protecting our area. The 4th ARVN, 4th of the 9th, they will pull out. So the 4th Battalion of the 9th Regiment, ARVN Regiment, they will be pulling out of here. And I think either operating down south or up north. I don't remember which way they're going to go. But yeah. And that's another reason we want to have this area protected with our 3rd Brigade troops, because the ARVN, they're not going to be sticking around. So we need to protect ourselves here. Okay, and let's go down to this engineer, south of Anlock. We're going to move that into this minefield, clean that, and then we can move the rest of this column. Actually, we can move the rest of it now. Is that enough to carry? No. Do we have an APC big enough to carry everyone? We do, but it's back here. So I'm going to unload this recon team. Notice this is a 4 strength point ACAV. That means it can carry this 6 strength point engineer. This 2 cannot. So we're going to swap this out. Carry our recon team. Move our engineers up because we don't need them anymore. Or the trucks, I mean. And we're going to move this column slowly up the road. Let's just get it on the road again. And that's why I don't sing. You're welcome. And I think this is where that bridge engineer has to come back. So we need to send that bridge engineer, once we get it, all the way back. Wait a second. What are we doing? We have a 6 strength point Chinook here. Why do we have it here? I don't know what I'm going to do with that. What am I doing with this? So the most important use for that 6 strength point Chinook is to haul our batteries. But I think all of our batteries are where they're supposed to be. So I think what I'm going to do is just leave this Chinook at Anlock. Just here, get it refueled, and then if I remember what I'm going to do with it, then at least we'll know. Oh, that's what we can do. We can haul this mortar up to where it's supposed to be, and right now it's not. So that's what we can do. We'll swap, we'll get that 6 strength point unit a task to haul this mortar to the battalion where it's supposed to be. This one here is going to pick up these dozers, come over here, refuel, and then head down to Area Texas, which is way down here. Alright, let's go to 1st 16th. Oh, roadblocks. Let's go this way. Oh, we ran into an ID, but we didn't trigger it. Yes. It's slow and painful crossing those fords. And up here, we've built We've built a lot of stuff. Holy crap. I don't need to build anymore. I think we'll just defend now. These dozers are still trying to build an LZ here. Or not an LZ, a trench so we can have our fire base. That's all done. Let's go down south to Area Texas. Here is Area Texas, and we're going to clear this road. I'm going to move some of this column a little bit closer, just so it stops. Just so it stops the distance that I'm going to have to travel later on. We do have a bridge here, which is great. So I'm going to take my Jeep, head towards that bridge, and then pick up this recoilless rifle. We have our other Chinooks coming down over here. We're going to drop down to low and then drop down all the way. And we don't have enough to pick up, unfortunately. But I have to keep track of this. We're on the ground, so I'm not going to burn any more fuel, but we only have 4 turns left of flight. So it sounds like a lot, but it's really not a lot. Bridge engineers and construction engineers, I believe they take 75 action points to load and unload. You can see that right here. So I have to wait until next turn to fully utilize that unit. Again, the equipment, that's why they have a lot of equipment. It takes a long time for them to get their stuff together, unlike infantry where they just hop on and hop off. This should be done. We can load them up now and head north. And the rest of this armored cavalry unit is going to just drive along the road towards its ultimate destination of Minh Than. Oh no, where are they going? That was a pathing fail completely. So I've come to the conclusion that the units that we have at Con Than, there's a supply group there that is supposed to go to An Loc, but I don't honestly know which ones are supposed to go. I'm curious. These guys can go in the trucks. Oh, they don't have enough to load. Why not? How much do they cost to load? Let me check. Loading costs 50. Ah, they're B-class units. That's why. Darn it. Okay, so next time they'll be able to continue. Our other trucks, on the other hand, oh, then everyone will be driving together. Oh no! Freaking what? Oh, I just lost 2 tanks. Here. That's what happens when you don't go through what you know. Oh, that was not very nice. Fire truck. That's not very good. Stipe is gonna be... He's gonna laugh at that one. Man, that sucks. 2 Pattons to a level 1 minefield. What are the odds of that? That's not very nice. That's not very nice at all. Okay, we're going to double time this guy towards our APC so we can have a ride. This is done. What's the fastest way? Let's go this way. We're going to cut through here and then probably get on the road, cut through these areas. Or maybe We can go all the way down here, cut through here, and then up here. Oh, man. That just annoys me. Hey, Sputs, how's it going? You just lost, or you just missed me losing 2 Pattons. I lost 2 Pattons here. The girls at the taco place were laughing at me because I messed up the days. Oh man, I'd sue. At least you didn't lose 2 tanks today, so that's good. I can't believe that. That just sucks. Here we did build. Yeah, it is. Considering I don't have very many tanks and losing 2 of them straight off the bat today, that's not good. That hurts my feeling. We're going to build a trench there. A mine. A level 1 mine of all things. Just a level 1. It was really bad luck. Look, it's here. It's, where is it? On this road. We had just finished securing all this area, so I was just heading my way back, and I misclicked and ended up driving into this woods. So I thought, okay, well, I'll just go around this block, because I know it's a block. Hey, Barreled. Hope you're doing well. That's good. Good to see you. Are you having fun with your FOG? I haven't tried that. Mind you, when do I have time to play anything else but this? Yes, that's exactly what happened, Xbots. I misclicked the previous turn, so I ended up in these woods. So I thought, well, I'll just continue in this open field towards the road, and then boom, 2 wrecks, just like that. Hurts my feeling. Hurts my feeling indeed. This machine gun, we're still waiting for a helicopter. Do we have any helicopters? I mean, I have helicopters, but do I have the right helicopter? Oh, I have a Huey! Just like that. Okay, so next turn we can load him up and bring him to Area Texas. Speaking of Area Texas, let's take a look, see how it's looking. Actually, it's looking pretty good. Excuse me. Oh, I can't cross there. We're just going to fortify that. We're waiting for a... dozer. And these units are coming back down this trail. Hopefully they don't hit a mine. This engineer... to clear that. Now, ideally, this engineer should also clear these mines that are on the side of the road, for the simple fact that, as I mentioned before, if you didn't catch it, these will have a zone of influence. So as you drive past it, you're going to have to do it one at a time. They usually don't let you pass, especially if you accidentally click here. Then you're going to have to go click, 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 right click all the way down past those mines, unfortunately. Okay. These guys can come here. First thing we did was move the Mintan. So our mission today, in case you came in late, we are going to clear these woods. So we have our troops getting ready to do that. We have preparatory bombardments hitting this area. We are assuming that there's more infantry in here because we did clear out some from snipers yesterday. So we're just doing a proper search and destroy. We're going to line up these platoons and start walking into the woods and to see what we find. In the meantime, I do have some gunships. They're just refueling at Minthan over here. We have our batteries here. They're the ones that are providing the support. And we have 2 other companies starting additional defenses here at Minthan. Now, we have one thing to check, and that is do we have any 1st Division logistics? Nope. Let's look at our 3rd Brigade logistics. Ah. Why is our 3rd Brigade logistics there? So, we need to find that truck, and we need to move that truck north. And who are you? First 28th Logistics. So they're going to stay there. This is our M110. We're just going to put him in the base. And I'm going to put that on top of the stack once these vehicles move into it. Units, top of stack. And I'm going to zoom out. And let's take a look at the range of that thing. Hopefully it's good. Ooh, it is good. Ah, there we go. So it can hit pretty well Area Texas, Minthan, which is pretty good. That's not bad. All of Area Washington. Oh, sorry. And does it hit Like? No, not quite Like, but almost. Okay, so hey, that's pretty good. Now you're going to baby all your heavy armor. Yeah, I was trying to already, although I was being aggressive with them in the sense that using them to lead a convoy, but otherwise, yeah, I'm really disappointed and sad that I just killed myself. Let's turn this off because that's going to go crazy. And turn that off. And we can also unload this. Nope, we can't unload the headquarters, but we can move these machine guns out of the way. Next turn, next turn. Apparently there's something here in this location. Oh, wait. These are going to Minthan. Let's keep this convoy close together. So this is the... Oh, I hope that's right. Wait a second. First 26th Logistics Company. Let's turn on the... yeah. So this is all first 26th vehicles. Except maybe that. What's this? I don't know. Yeah, this is all first 26 vehicles, and they have to go to Minthan. If I understood correctly. What's this? Oh, that's a 3rd Brigade headquarters or supply vehicle. We have to send that north to Anlock. Who are you? Second combat support. I think second is here. Let's take a look at our map. Yeah, okay, second is here, which means that the headquarters is also at Contan. So these vehicles need to go back to Contan. we'll just park right there. Okay. And I think that's all we're going to do. Oh, we have to check our unit. It is not available to lay. Another IED. Oh, that's the other thing we have to do. Okay, they're loaded. We're just making sure that our civil affairs unit, which is this, is loaded, which it is. Next turn we can take off and head towards and lock. There we go. Okay, we're done. Let's end the turn and see what happens. Now, ever since Birdo had changed the, or added this tool, the VC turns, they go within a minute. It's insane. Compared to how they were before, this is crazy. Awesome, but crazy. For following orders at Firebase, Kentucky, you've increased your ammo levels by 25. The supply unit will return to locked-in base area. You have cleared QL-13 from QL-14 to QL-14 to the bow. There are any blocks and minefields. So this is the very northern part, all the way up to the border. You have been awarded 500 points. While the road is cleared today, you may have to patrol the road to ensure the Viet Cong don't lay more mines. And as the designer, I'm telling you, they do lay more mines. All the time. 5 airstrikes remaining. 6 headquarters unavailable supply. 7 units low on ammo. 1 helicopter is low on fuel. I'll have to find out where that is. Oh, that's up at Area, Kentucky. The Firebase, I can tell by the coordinates. 2 improved positions. And a whole bunch of mines that were, or blocks that were cleared. Okay, so this is our first 26th area outside of Mintan. We're going to be going into these woods. You know what's interesting is that there's a difference sometimes. Okay, let's take our Loach. Whoa, shoot. Okay, there's a machine gun in there. That's 2 shots. Let's take our hog. Even if the AI movements don't show, the legacy code still had those arbitrary 1-second pauses. Shortening them or getting rid of the pauses altogether indeed speeds up. Oh, it totally does, Birdo. It's night and day difference. I can't believe it. Literally, as everyone saw, the turns would take, 2 or 3 minutes before, but now it's 10 seconds at the most. 10 seconds. Okay, so we drew some fire. Let's use our hogs. And we're going to drop... Oh, what are we going to do? We're going to go up to here. Drop down to Napa the Earth. Because since this is a higher elevation, that means I should be able to see that. So let's try. Nice. Okay, now, the question is... Do I go in there with my infantry? I'll leave that up to you guys. What do you guys want me to do? Or maybe I should come up here. What do you think? Yeah, let's go up here. Let's do some more shooting. Oh, I can't see from there. Because I'm not flying on the treetop level. I can't see from there. Damn. Okay. But he should be able to see that down there. Yeah, he can. Okay. These helicopters, they're flying behind this ridge, so this machine gun shouldn't be able to see it. Interesting. What the? Oh, I got reduced. Oh, no. Freaking ambush. Ah, man. And I don't have enough to shoot. I don't have enough to move. Do I have any helicopters on station? That was a real ambush. That wasn't cool. What the hell? Okay, we have gunships somewhere. Where are they? Here. Let's get them high. Let's get them up here as quickly as possible. Man, I can't believe that. We got hit. We got reduced. It sounded like an RPG team or something like that. Do I have any other helicopters close? Yeah, we have these ones, but now they're too far away. So we've run into VC here. We've run into VC here. So we're going to have to go and... Oh, is this the border? Oh, sneaky. That border's there. I'm surprised I didn't see them before. Okay, well, now we know what we're going to be doing next turn, if we survive. And let's go up north to our engineering. These helicopters are flying back to Loch Ninh. I can't believe we got ambushed. And let's drop down. Get some refueling going on. And this helicopter has our civil affairs units. So the task for this helicopter is going to go down to Anlock. Ah, no, I pressed the wrong button. Crap. So it's going to go to Anlock because this is our 2 strength point helicopter. This is the one that we're going to use for our special forces. But I want to get this done first because this is a high priority task for me. It'll go down to Anlock, and then it'll go up and pick up this Special Forces unit, which is waiting here on the landing zone. It is fully, it's good to go now, fortunately. But it's going to have to fly up to this landing zone here, drop down, actually, we could probably use this Jeep or something. These trucks can pick up this engineer. Why can't I do that? Oh, because we're overloaded. Darn it. Have a good night, Beryl. Thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Okay. So, what is our plan? Oh, disrupted IED. We had an IED, it triggered it, and we just got disrupted. We didn't take any losses. This is not going to be a good day. On the bright side, we did finish our task up here, so we can start heading our units back towards Loch Ninh, our supply units. And because this road is terrible, yeah, here this Huey, this 6 strength point Huey is out of fuel. So we have to leave it there, basically, until we can fly up a headquarters. I don't have enough fuel to get back to not even Loch Ninh. There's not enough fuel because Loch Nin's at least 2 turns away. On the bright side, we do have a headquarters down here. Where is it? Down here. Oh, and there's more gunships. Let's move them up to that ambushed area. So we'll have 2 sets of gunships, 2 pink teams there dealing with that. Perfect. these roads are terrible. So yeah, we have a task force headquarters that can go, but it's not ready to go yet. We need a helicopter. We do have helicopters, but they all are flying north, way north. Oh, right past that. Right past that. That's not good. Okay, our units here, they're digging in. Construction platoon, they're still going to town, digging in a lot of trenches here. We can land this helicopter here. Unload it. Can we move? Yes. Can we move? Yes, we can help. That is staying there. This can move out of the way. There, that frees up that landing zone. Let's move our regional force cavalry unit from Loch Ninh a little bit further down the road. And here I'll split it up into two little task forces. And where are our armored cars? Here they are. So we'll take a look here. I have one task force that consists of a couple Lynx armored cars and 3 Jeeps. Precisely the same with this one here, except this one has the company command vehicle. And then I have a single Jeep here, which I can utilize. Now the question is, do I risk splitting up this company what's more, basically it's this. What's more important, protecting my bridges or losing 1,000 points for not having these units, if I need to. I don't even know if I need to. Having these units loggering where they're quote-unquote supposed to be. I don't know if that's the case for these ones. So if they're not, either way, I think my bridges are more important, so I'm going to split up both of these little task forces, or have these 2 task forces go down and protect my bridges. I think that's the most important thing to do. Take the point loss hit, but protect my bridges in case they get blown up. And we can't afford to have them blown up at all. So, which bridges are we going to go for? We're going to secure this bridge here. Well, there's 2 things that you have to think about there, expats. I think you showed how you can rebuild a bridge, but how long does it take to rebuild one? Rebuilding it isn't a problem. I do have bridge engineers, and I even have an AVLB to do it. The problem is location. As far as I understand, I can't build a bridge over a wreck bridge. Berto will correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think you can. So if that's the case, let's look at this example here. Right now I have a brand new bridge because this one here was destroyed. I have a brand new bridge here, and if you look carefully, let me turn on the map hints for you. Oops, not the labels, but the map hints. You'll see that there's there's a road basically that goes up there, and then there's a road here as well, which means going through this area is quick with my vehicles. I believe you're right about not building new bridges over damaged bridges. Yeah, I think so. I'm not 100% sure, but I think so. So if that's the case, if both of these bridges are destroyed, that means I have to build a bridge over here, for example, which means I need to move into this treed hex, which is 65 points. Then I have to cross there over the bridge, which is another 65 points. And then I have to move out of this hex. So yeah, it's going to take my, 10 or 20 action points to go along a road and multiply it by 3 at least to be 65 points. So I'm going to be wasting many, many turns because I can't build a bridge again over this area. And the same with my other one over here. So I want to protect this bridge because that's very important to me. And then the other bridge, let's get the mini-map, is here at this location. So the VC had already blown this bridge. I think on day 2 they blew that bridge. More bridge and more roads. For multi-day scenarios like this, perhaps we should allow bridging. Oh, that would be nice. That would be nice. Maybe we'd have to, I don't know how you'd do that though. But anyway, the point is currently I can't. So currently I have to build a new bridge. And therefore, if this bridge gets destroyed, then again, I'm going to be forcing myself to build a bridge into a wooded hex, which is going to mean 65 points to build into it, basically. To drive into it every time I want to cross a bridge. So it's just, it'll slow down anything that's happening here, which is going to leave me very susceptible to ambush, which I don't want. So I'm going to split up that Arvin cavalry unit and have it so that it can defend both of those 2 key bridges. And they are very, very key in this scenario. That's here and here. These 2 locations. Because there are no other roads. There are no roads. Except I go all the way around from Minh Than. And who wants to do that? This is a nice, beautiful paved road. So yeah. It's very important that I take the time to do that, I think. And if I do suffer a loss, then I suffer a loss. And accept that for what it is. Hopefully I don't need those later on. That is the big kicker. Oh, look at that. We can finally lay some more claymores. Let's try. Nah, fail. Okay, so that's that machine gun. At least you'll get early warning if they get it. That's precisely right. So I can take off with some helicopters if I need to, and maybe I'll lose those jeeps or lose the armored cars, but at least I'll be able to tell that they were there. And if I can get some helicopters down quickly enough, maybe I can save the day. You know, at least keep the VC engineers, at bay. Even if they can't complete their task, that makes my life a lot better. They do. And at night they're not. So if I have my units there all night, all day and all night, then my helicopters can get here in a turn, maybe 2 turns. 2 turns at the most they can get here. So as long as and the helicopters, fortunately, they're not restricted by the rules of where your infantry have to be loggering for the night. So it's best to keep your helicopters split up and, supporting your bases. But if this bridge here, there's helicopters in Loch Ninh, there's helicopters in An Loch. This bridge here, there's helicopters in Con Tan, which is here, and in An Loch, which is here. This is a turn away. This might be 2 turns to fly all the way from Con Tan, sorry. And both of these are within maybe, the second turn I'd be able to be firing using both of these locations here for Loch Ninh and An Loch. I think having that early warning trigger is going to be still practice response time. Yeah, I will. Good idea. Really good idea. Yeah, that's a really good idea. Actually, we can practice that. Do we have any helicopters here? Let's do that. Just out of curiosity. No, we don't have any at the moment because they're all on the field. What about at Loch Ninh? We have gunships. Let's take off with our gunships. So, from full 100 action points, let's see how far we can get. There's our bridge right there. Let's see how close we can get to it. So we can get there in one turn. If we're flying high, and 2, the helicopter that's on the airfield has 100 action points to do it. Now, that means on turn 2, we'll be able to fire with this. We'll drop it down to nap of the earth, or to low or nap of the earth, and we'll be able to bring our guns to bear. One main thing that we have to worry about with this particular hog is that it fires at 2 hexes away. In this jungle area, which means we're going to be flying low, unfortunately. So we're not going to get the maximum benefits, but hey, rockets. Some rockets are better than no rockets. But now we know. At least from there, we can get there in one turn. From here, which is fantastic news. That's excellent news. This one, where is it? Is it that one? Yeah, so that one there. We do have gunships here. No, we don't. They're all in the field. Oh, no. There. Right there. We have one team. Let's take off. Go up to low. Move 1 hex. Go up to high. And our bridge is here. Hey, Stipe. Good to see you. Okay, so we're close. We'll be able to fly in. So here's our bridges. That's what we're going to protect. There's our helicopters. That is from the base outside of Anlock. So if we even station some helicopters... Oh, you know what? We can set up... Oh, you know what we can do? Heck yeah! Let's think about this for a second. You see this? We have a helicopter base right here. Or we have a base here. So we can use one of these Arvin supply trucks, bring it down here, and then leave a team here overnight. The helicopters. That way they're really close to this bridge. Really, really close. They might even be able to get there and fire one. So all the snakes will, the hogs won't. So you know what? Let's absolutely do that. How far can we get? That far. Now, what about this bridge up here? Look at that. You see, this is what I mean before. The VC will lay mines along this road because they're mean like that. But is there a landing zone? There's a landing zone here. So I could utilize this single Jeep to protect this landing zone. And that offers, because here, look. So there's the landing zone. There's the bridge. That's easy. Hop, skip, and a jump. So that, oh man, that's a good idea, Xpots. Thanks for that. So we're going to take this other supply truck and we're going to send it north. And then we'll assign a pink team to both of those in the field locations. And where are we going to get the pink team from? We're going to get it from down south. Oh, sorry. We are going to get it from Condan because, if you remember correctly, we have a whack load of helicopters here. So let's grab 2 pink teams, get them up in the sky. Let's take this other team and let's split it up. Let's put it over here. Drop it down. So here I have 2 pink teams at Conthan, and I'm going to take these 2 pink teams and we're going to send them north. The helicopters are awesome, Rising. Totally. Freaking heck yeah. Awesome. So this is doing some prep work, but it's fantastic. That's exactly what we want to do. Good thinking. Okay, here we can load up our engineers, get them down to the next place. So this engineer, even though it shouldn't be here, it is trying to clear this road for me before nightfall. We still have 16 turns, so we're doing okay in that respect. Here, we need some helicopters again. But we don't have any. Okay. That's all done. Let's go down south now. They're coming. One more hex, and that'll clear this area, almost. Let's go take a look at our ambush here. Let's see, we're going to move closer. Don't die! Oh, we got reduced by one. Well, that didn't work out well. Let's try and hit that. Oh, okay. On the bright side, we probably caused a casualty, so it's probably reduced in half. So we took 1 for 1. That's, I mean, good, I guess. That's done. Let's double time this guy. And our trucks will move up here. So 4/9 has almost secured their entire area, which is quite impressive, considering these units are a lot slower than the American counterparts. And the rest of the units are just going to be helping to dig in around the 3rd Brigade headquarters. We have an advisor. We have a American advisor, which is awesome. These guys are digging in. These guys are digging in. These guys are digging in. These guys are still digging in. Everyone's digging in because we need to protect this base. We have some Chinooks here. They're going to come grab these dozers. Get on the ground. Load up if we can. Yes. So, but we do need to refuel. We'll fly over here and refuel. That'll be that. Here's our other Arvin troop, but these I know have a task at the end of the day, so I'm just going to leave them there for now. I don't remember what that task is, but I know it's somewhere around here. So I'm just going to leave them there. Here's our armored cavalry troop with engineers. They have completed this area. So we are just going to move them up here. Because that's where they're lagering for the night. I might even take the opportunity to take that engineer and start to clear some mines over on that side. Since we still have 16 turns left of the day, might as well make the most of it. I lost 2 tanks today, Stipe. And we ran into an ambush. Ah, freaking... I don't know why it does that. That drives me crazy. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna... I think we're gonna send those engineers once they finish getting through town up along this road here, where this Arvin task force is, just to start clearing from this side, because we do have an engineering unit clearing from this side. It'll be way easier if we can do it at the same time from both ends. All right, now here we go. No, next turn. So again, I'm just going to plot artillery in there. But this time, since we're getting way closer, I'm going to take one of these teams, get them up in the sky, bring them over here. So this helicopter, since it's flying low, it should see where these artillery are landing. Therefore, they should land on target and not somewhere else. We do have a snake here. That's great. And then we're going to take our headquarters, move them into the other location where the other gunship or the other pink team is. So we won't take off probably for 2 turns. That way we'll have a continuous rotation of gunships in case we run into anything. We might not even run into anything, but safety first. Speaking of safety, let's lay some more claymores. Or not. How about these guys? Or not. These can come back into that base. These guys are still out of ammo. These guys are not. Let's try claymores. Nope. Let's take a look. We have claymores there. We're going to put some there and there in these woods. So we're trying to do the same. We're going to try and ring this as well as best as we can, because this will be a major operating base for us. We do have a nice, beautiful 155mm howitzer there. That's awesome. Lots of firepower. Lots and lots of firepower there. All right, let's go down to Area Texas. I think we are cleared there. Let's load up. Let's go down to the next one. 3 blocks in a row. That's going to be a pain. Let's unload. Keep this guy close as an escort. The rest of the vehicles I'm not going to bother moving because why? There's no point. That ACAV vehicle, I have to figure out where that goes because I don't think that's in the right spot. Engineers, we've cleared this out, but what we are going to do is, as I mentioned before, because of the zone of control of these mines, I'm going to clear them from the side of the road. That way I don't have to worry about babysitting my troops when they're driving. This guy, he's fully loaded. Let's see if we get lucky again. No, it's a bad claymore round this time, unfortunately. We can move these units to Mintan. These are the 1st 26th supply units as well as the main headquarters. Oh no, it's the task force. The main headquarters is there. Sorry. I'm glad this road is clear. And down here, yeah, we're just gonna leave those there. Actually, we can move them out into the field, bring these jeeps out here. Since they're escorting, just put them in that position. They can see a whole bunch of stuff there. See this whole area in case there is a VC creeping around. This ACAV, who do you belong to? C. So I think you're in the right spot, except they're gonna go north. Is C over here? Yeah. So C is going to go to Minh Thanh. There's going to be a lot of stuff at Minh Thanh, actually. That's kind of cool. These can dig in. They're still digging in. This can come over here. We do need that dozer, but it's coming still. We can load up our bridge engineer, which is here. And do I take off? No, let's stay on the ground, and then when we have 100 action points, we'll take off. And that'll start burning our ticker. Otherwise, there's no sense, you know, wasting a whole entire turn for 25 action points. Again, I have to watch where the pathing goes. It's good to use it at the major bends just to get your units going where you want them to go, because sometimes they decide to go elsewhere. For example, in situations like this, sometimes they decide to go into the woods. There we go. So that is going to Minh Thanh. These are 1st Brigade Logistics, and I think the passenger is as well. And if that's the case, they are going to Con Than. So let's double time them, or not double time, we'll get them on the road. Is the stream okay tonight? Is there any graphic issues or sound issues or anything like that? Or is it all good? Well, if you're watching this on YouTube, I do stream this live on Twitch. All good? Okay, thanks, Berto. My Patton that got reduced last turn. Oh, man. It's down to 1 strength point. That's not good. We'll just keep these vehicles close together. Mutually supporting just in case. This is going to run down this trail. We'll bring this APC down here to grab them, and then we'll head back to the road. And in this location here, we're still digging in that last trench. These guys can come into the woods, start heading towards the base. We do have some M109s here, which is beautiful, but we haven't needed to use them yet, so that's good. Load up these infantry. What are you gonna do? You're gonna come up here, cut through those woods, and you guys are gonna utilize this open terrain to get back. We have a helicopter here that can land, pick up this machine gun, and bring it to Area Texas, which is over here. That's done. That's done. These guys haven't been moved. With all these blocks, it'll make sending these guys back up to the base quite tedious. So we're going to grab some trucks. Let's do that. Let's grab a few trucks just to make life easier. Do we even have any trucks? Come on, where are my trucks? I have 1 truck. Oh, there's some trucks. Okay. Oh, I think all the 1st Brigade vehicles are down here. So we're stealing some trucks from another unit. But what we're going to do is load up these infantry that are on this road and utilize the trucks to get them where they need to go, back to their fire base. So I'll load them all up here and then move them all at once, and they just have to go down and around. No problem. This is a 3rd Brigade truck, supply truck. It needs to go all the way up to Anlock. I missed it during our first run, unfortunately. And I think that's all we're going to do for this turn. Let's save it. Let's do a quick check, make sure we're all good. They're all good. Oh, did I plot my artillery for our adventure at Mintan? Yes, I did. Okay, let's go. Oh, right. Oh, what? Oh, shit. For clearing area Texas and maintaining, for clearing and maintaining area Texas at 4 turns, we gained 2,000 points. Yay! 5 airstrips remaining. 1 unit has undisrupted, has recovered, 5 headquarters, unable to provide supply, 6 units low on ammo, and we did build an improved position. But okay, look at that. So we hit all on target because we had this helicopter spotting for us, which is fantastic. So let's do a quick run before we go anywhere. We're dropping down to the nap of the earth. We're doing a cruise. I think we're good. Let's go for a walk. All right, again, we're going to do the exact same thing. We are going up into low so I can spot, and then I'm going to grab my batteries, and we're going to, I don't know, pummel there and there, and here and here. So we're advancing, utilizing the helicopter to spot. We have a snake back here that is providing some support. It is flying low, so it's not going to be very good at firing at that height, but that's okay. And here, since we're here, let's lay some more IEDs, or try to. Yes, we were successful. And this one, we were not successful, but that's okay. This headquarters has supplied the gunships, the second pair of gunships. That's good. And another laying some IEDs. We were successful there. Let's try here. We were not. Did I click the right thing? Oh no, it's out of ammo. That's why. And that is also, so we're done there. That's all we can do. This will just move into that position. That's the first 26. They're pretty much done. We are doing a search and destroy into that area, so that's good. We did get ambushed. Let's go take a look at our ambush. Where was that? Way up here somewhere. Here. No. Oh yeah, here. Wow, we have a problem. Look at that. That's a problem. We don't have the troops for that, so let's get the heck out of Dodge. We can move back here. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. What should I target? What should I target? This? This? That's an RPG team. We don't care about that. How about a rifle platoon? Yay, hogs. Okay, we're going to protect our infantry. We're going to put this up. Oh, it's already in the sky. So we'll just move him on the trail. Oh, don't get shot down. Don't get shot down. So, clearly, we've stirred a hornet's nest here. That's not good. We do also... There was a RPG team or something somewhere here. There it is. Oh, no! Let's see if we can... Okay, it's an RPG team. They fired... I think that's the second time they fired, so we should be okay to go in with our gunships. Let's get in there. Okay, now let's see if we can do an assault. I don't know if we got lucky. Okay, let's pull our gunships out. And these guys out. Let's put them back up so we can see what's going on. These are hiding behind the trees, so they should be okay. Oh man, things are heating up. We're flying south to grab some headquarters. Where are they? Way down here. Let's fly up. Okay, so that'll be next turn. D company vehicles. These guys are slower than molasses because the roads are just gloriously wonderful. Oh, holy, that's a... It is making me wonder, because we have to go by here. Hopefully they stick around there and they don't come out to play. We need to refuel these. We're going to send them back to Loch Ninh. That's a long haul. These helicopters are also going to move towards Loch Ninh. These helicopters are full of regional forces. We can drop down. Drop down again and unload, hopefully. Yes. These can dig in. These can dig in. Let's dig in here. They still haven't built. They have built. What do we have? Helicopters. We can take off. These helicopters will fly towards Loch Ninh. Our engineer convoy can load up. Head back to base. These jeeps can go on the road. Because we're waiting for a special forces team to come there. We need more infantry in here to secure those locations. We just don't have the troops for it right now. Ah, right. These are our second batch of helicopters that are coming in for a shot at that RPG team that ambushed us. Alright, let's drop in with our snake. Get really close. Drop down again and fire. Didn't get lucky though. Okay. I'm going to leave these at low, the other ones at nap of the earth. So we'll do another run. Hopefully we survive with our infantry there. I guess I should have pulled back a bit, but I was too excited to get in some action. Now, where was the other thing that we were doing? Let's see if we can deal with this sniper now. I'm gonna go in the woods. Didn't draw any fire. Let's try and assault it. Ah, we destroyed it! Yes! Victory is ours. Hallelujah. Okay, we know this trail is clear, so let's just get back out here. That is done. That is secure. So that's our last point after this. Done. Now, our side tasks that we are going to do. We don't have much to do for the Arvin sector anymore. It's just a matter of getting the troops back to the base. And that won't take too long. Let's grab some trucks. Utilize these beautiful roads. Oh, ran into a minefield and we missed it. Whew. Got lucky. These need to take off, fly over here, and refuel. Oh, the graphics are hanging up. That's what happens when you play for 2 hours. There they are. And we're going to land. And this one, we're going to take off, put it in the high flight zone, and it is going to fly to Area Washington. Which is down here. It will land there next turn. Oh, we have a whack load of helicopters here. Oh, we're overloaded. I'm not sure where I'm going to put these. Let's... I don't know. Let's just send them to Anlock for now. And then the other ones we can unload wherever they went. Here they are. That's that task force headquarters. So since our helicopters are all fueled, let's just load them up, get them going. Excellent. All these troops are heading back because we've basically secured everything. We just have one more location. Actually, we could leave some helicopters here and grab this guy. So, yeah, that's what we can do. Just have to burn yeah, just have to burn gas. You're right, totally. Is that wrong? I think not. Do we have enough to move in there? We do. That'll take 2 turns because it's a mine and a block. But it's well protected, so we're not worried about that. Let's move our supply vehicle down. No, let's move... Oh, how are we going to do this? Let's move these vehicles first. Don't go in there. Scary. So I'm going to move this armored cavalry troop, and we're going to leave it here to unlock. But we are going to use the engineers, which are not here yet. To head to the northwest of Anlock, just clear that highway where the Arvin are. Now, there's our, of course, they went off the road. So this is the APC that has that engineering team in it. We're gonna send it all the way around. Oh, you know what? No, it's too late. I was gonna say, since it's amphibious, we could have just sent it over here to start clearing it from this side, but since we're already up there, let's just continue down the road. So we have our supply truck, the one that Exput mentioned, and what we're going to do with it is move it down to this airfield here for the night. Let's see, reachable hexes. It can go pretty far. So we just have to remember we're going to take this vehicle, go up this road over to here, and that will provide a landing place for this pink team. Bada boom. So here, the helicopters are on the ground, and this will be in preparation for when our Arvin cavalry units come across any VC trying to attempt to blow our bridges. And this one is going to go to this helicopter here, or this landing zone up here. And they're going to wait there, because our Arvin vehicle is here. We're going to go up the road. Yay for paved roads. But this is all mine, so I have to be careful and hope I don't get triggered, which I didn't. Yay! Okay, and now we have our two teams. So our first team is going to go as far as it can. And there is a bridge here, so we're going to utilize that bridge. And it's going to continue on. I'm going to leave... Not that. I'm going to leave one Jeep here to protect that airfield, and the other team is going to go to the bridges, and they're just going to sit there. Now, I'm going to sit here. Or maybe we'll split it up. Split it up. Let's just look. If I was the VC, now, since they've been laying mines in this sector, I'm going to assume that they're going to come from the south. Maybe the north, I don't know. Either way, I'm going to... where do I park? Where do I park? No. Decisions. We have our other gunship. It is going back. And we're going to drop down and land and refuel. We have our civil affairs unit somewhere, don't we? Oh no, it must be gone already. Did it leave? must have left. Oh, there it is. We're going to put that up into the high flight zone. And then fly to Anlock. We'll just dump it in there after next turn. Again, this Arvin Cavalry Squadron is probably busy next turn, so during the night, so I think I'm going to leave that there. I don't think this one is, that's why I'm going to split it up, but even still, it's worth for me to do that. We do need one more helicopter from somewhere. I think those are good. Here, we're done. Here, we're done. Here, we're not done. Yay for a fast road, except there's roadblocks on it. But we do have trucks here. So we'll just get the trucks ready. And then we'll move this entire company as one to the fire base where it's going, which is just up the highway here. That'll take care of that. This needs to move to the bridge. This is the task force headquarters and the supply vehicles for 1st 26th. And they will be spending the night there. Now there should be an engineer down here. It has one more mine to clear here, and then we can move later. Our other engineering unit is here, and it has cleared that, so let's move up. I think there's 3 roadblocks here, so there's no sense moving this column because they're not going to go anywhere anytime soon anyway. I could drive through it, but what's the point? These vehicles, these are the rest of that armored cavalry unit. We'll just, by the time they get there, that rest of the column should be pretty well on the move, or almost on the move. Are you running short of engineers? I have enough engineers to do the tasks that I'm supposed to, but like always, like as helicopters, I wish I had more. I do have very few specialized engineers, so that is part of the learning where and what I need to do. And where I'm going to keep everyone, like these bridge engineers. I had to fly in a bridge engineer, which now has to fly up to Conthan, because there wasn't a bridge engineer with this task force. And I only have 2, but I have an AVLB now, which is very nice. Speaking of, let's go find that AVLB. It's somewhere in here. And where does it belong? It is part of the 1st Cavalry. I'm not sure where these vehicles actually go. So I'm going to send them north to Conthan. although I'm not going to do it that way because that's the slow way. These vehicles, they're going north. Just zoom out a bit. Same with these vehicles. This is going into here. These are going this way. Yay for amphibious APCs, because I just crossed the major river, major hexside river, lots of hexsides. These units can get on the road. I didn't think I would lose those tanks. That's unfortunate. And I think these have to go to Conthan, so they'll be taking the highway and going as quickly as possible to where they need to go. We know this is clear, so let's just boogie down this road. Orc path. Get these ACAVs over here to pick them up. Or ACAV, it's only one. Yeah, that's that. Now there was some helicopters, machine guns, and if I recall correctly, they're going to Area Texas. We don't have enough to land, unfortunately. Oh, we can land, just can't unload. These troops can come down. There we go. That's done. That's done. These guys, they're... Oh, that's our 3rd Brigade supply. It needs to go north. Now there's a road that we need to cross. And these are going to go back to this sector up here. You can drop down, stay on the landing zone, and land. Then we can refuel. Let's check this area out over here. Nope, they're all done. Construction platoon, where's that going? Oh, it's going to go in here. Build some trenches there. Okay, there we go. We're done. And we're 10 minutes over, so we are done, actually. I'll save it there, and we'll watch the VC play on Sunday at 10 a.m. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you for taking the time out of your days to watch. Thank you for your input. Really appreciate the interaction back and forth. And I love the ideas. The ideas are fantastic. Keep at it. I really enjoy it. If you're watching this on YouTube, thank you very much. I really appreciate it as well. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. I always respond to them as soon as I see them. Thanks for showing off the game. Hope you have a good rest of the week. Yeah, thanks, Xbots. I really appreciate you tuning in. Thank you. And thank you, Rysine. Hope you all have a good week. Don't have too much fun. I'll be back on Sunday at 10 a.m. And until then, take care, smile always, and talk to you soon.